Hello guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. This is my last video for 2020. What a year it has been. I know everybody has been affected in one way or another, but as we enter into a new year, all the garbage that 2020 brought with it is going to stay in 2020. None of that is going to follow us in 2021. Only blessing and that prosperity is going to follow us in 2021. Amen to that. So I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I know I've gained a lot of subscribers in this month of December, and I am so appreciative of that. I highly appreciate all of you who are always watching me, who are always commenting, who are always sharing my video, who are always promoting my video. Thank you so much. So I want to say thank you guys for all your support for this 2020. So I want to end this 2020 with the series that I started. If you watch my two previous videos where I made pasta and chili sauce, and then I went ahead to assembly chili and cheese, that, you know, famous home comfort food. Those are the type of food that you want during the winter, especially now that we are indoors. But I want to end that series by making the potato wedges, by showing you how I arrived to that potato wedges. It's homemade potato wedges. So, and then I'm going to tell you that once you try these potato wedges, you are not going to go back to buying store frozen potato wedges. This is divine. Okay, so without taking so much of your time, let's go ahead and prepare my famous potato wedges. The best potatoes to use for this type of potato wedges is this type of potato. This is roasting potatoes or russet potatoes. You can use any other potatoes, but I find this one to be the best. It holds its shape better. So I have gone ahead and washed this one. You can actually just start cutting it with the skin on. It's actually very good when you cut it with the skin on, but for the sake of my children, they are very picky. I am going to go ahead and take off the skin, and peel off the skin, and then I'm going to show you how to cut it. This is how I chop it into wedges. Cut it into two that way, two equals. Okay, now this is the I hope you can see. I go like this. Okay, and you cut it into wedges. Now you can, maybe you want to cut it differently. Let me do it again. Go like this. Okay, and cut it into the amount of seasoning you're going to be adding depend on the amount of potatoes you're using. As you can see, this is how much potatoes. I can't tell you how many pounds it is, but this is how much potatoes I'm using, and I'm adding 1 teaspoon of freshly grounded black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of dried thyme. I will put all this in the description box. Half a teaspoon of dried rosemary, dried rosemary, 1 teaspoon of granulated onion powder. So this is onion powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic. This is granulated garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic, but I find this one better, it's less overpowering. 1 teaspoon of paprika. This is smoked Spanish paprika. Salt for taste. This is 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. You can use any other oil of your liking. Another one, 2 teaspoons. Now I put enough oil. You need enough oil to coat it. 3 tablespoons of oil is what I'm adding now. And you just toss it to coat. Now I like to toss it this way. Now you want to lay it very flat so that each of the potato is touching the baking sheet. That way it will brown from the bottom. Every potato wedge will have very nice browning when it comes out of the oven. And now you're going to preheat your oven. You don't have to preheat it actually, but I'm going to turn it oven at 400 degrees Celsius. 400 degrees Celsius. You want it to cook like frying. Well, so now in the oven it goes. I'm putting it in the oven. So right now I just put it in the oven and I'm going to put it at 400. I'm going to put it at 400 until it's ready. I'm still going to see. So once it turns like that, I'm going to put it on the broil. As you remember, it was on the bake. Until now, I'm going to put it on the broil so that the top will brown. And I'll put it on broil for on high, maybe for about 10 minutes until it gets very brown, and I will show you at that time. So here it is, guys. I've just dressed it up. You can have it anyhow you want. You can have it with mayonnaise, you can have it with sriracha mayo, you can have it with barbecue sauce. The option is just endless. But just look at that. Look at that. Isn't it so yummy? Isn't it looking so yummy? Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for making these potato wedges with me and watching with me. Now, if you haven't watched my other video, I have tons of video on this channel. Scroll down and you'll find some amazing videos to keep you entertained or to learn something new. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Take care. See you in 20